glad you came.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Hello, Sirona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shah mentioned.
You don't want to try that again.
The curiosity thing.
You're putting me to sleep. Careful. That's just fearful.
Betrevicus totalis.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Incendio. Revelio. Still need to visit the cave to find Zerona's box of letters. Perhaps better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the whole clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Incendio! Revelio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Accio. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Descendo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Protego. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. That was a close one. Revelio. Depulso. This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sorona. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to.
Levioso! Levioso!
Do cooperate, won't you? Everything's all right now.
Revelio!
Show your potato! Like next time.
Expelliarmus! Protego!
Are you all?
I never expected that from you.
A lucky shot. Reducto. Victory with
Revelio!
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Revelio!
Talk about you taking down that troll in the village.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk clumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand, and not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
He'll see it was a mistake parting ways with me.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
You said Mr. Lawley was your ex-business partner. What were you working on?
I had an idea to train venomous tentacula, create guard plants, if you will, that attacked when ordered. We hit a snag when one ate Lawley's Kneasel. After that, he cut me out of the business, the short-sighted fiend.
Why do you need Mr. Lawley's venomous tentacula in particular?
Simple. If I have it, then Lawley doesn't. Ergo, I can launch my business, and he must start all over again. I'm killing 2 snidgets with 1 stone.
What else is in Mr. Lawley's cellar?
All of Lawley's herbology supplies. He has quite the collection. Fill your pockets while you're there. Or to slow him down for a bit. And I can get my business going minus any competition.
I'm not sure this is something astute.
Oh, it's nothing. And he deserves it.
Very well.
Excellent. I shall be right. Remember, I just need that venomous
Revelio.
tentacle.
Mr. Barnes will only get in trouble going down this path. I need to find another way to get him a venomous tentacula.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. Here you found a bit of... I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Biscuit?
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Who knows what they'll do to her?
A mooncalf?
She followed me one evening. Mooncalves, I wouldn't trade her.
I'll keep an eye out for your moon.
How come? If you do see... Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
You've a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Accio.
Thought we'd forget about that goblin helm you stole.
Revelio. Poachers. Garliff was right then. Better be careful.
No.
Aloha Mora. Not going to hurt you.
Sold some baby nifflers the other day. Fetched a small fortune. You always get more when they're small.
Cost us our ransom.
Confringo!
We had that murdered woman till you showed up. Incendio! Incendio!
I want the light out of your eyes.
Depulso! You're embarrassed. Confringo!
Is that the best you got? Reducto! Did I hurt you?
Rookwood!
And I haven't even had the tea yet. Confringo! How's this one?
Levioso.
You haven't got a spread. Confringo! Learn that in first year, did ya? Reducto! Confringo! Are you even trying?
Survived longer than expected.
Reducto! How did that feel?
I overestimated you.
Confringo! You'll feel that tomorrow.
Accio.
You tango! Reducto!
My body.
Nice try!
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Confringo! Not so tough now, are you?
Levioso.
Tango!
Accio. Aloha, Mora. Now then, which one of you is Biscuit? Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio. No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Accio. Professor Howard will never believe. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. I'll look after you. All right. Let's get you back to golf. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Everything's all right now. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Settle yourself. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Catapulto. Accio. Reparo. Descendo. Accio. Depulso.
dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Now, I'm only trying to help. Professor Howard will never believe this. Everything's all right. Revelio.
Wait a moment. Break the fire.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Suit me, sitting around all day.
Perhaps you ought to give up. Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
Too slow.
Incendio.
Let me have something!
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
Levioso! Levioso!
Accio. Protego. Revelio.
I see you!
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Quite conductive.
Electricity.
I quit now, while you're still alive.
Shut! Pathetic!
Incendio.
Is that the best you can do?
me!
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
From above! Ha! You bastard! Expulsion!
Expelliarmus.
No more happy. I'll make you wish. Around to the slaughter.
Let's drop people,
Accio.
Oh, what a light!
Depulso.
You've made a
Incendio.
Accio! I hate heights! You're a bit shorty with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Potato.
You will pay. Thought you had me there. You're going to regret that. Novice.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
No!
Levioso. Accio.
Little rat.
That's just pitiful!
You've made a mistake.
Incendio.
You're having the knack at all!
Accio. Levioso.
Avoiding our problem.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Potato. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Depulso. Accio. Incendio. Incendio.
Was that meant to be an attack of some sort?
Incendio. Potato. Accio. Depulso.
I want to
Accio. Descendo.
Clumsy little fool!
Depulso.
bingo!
Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Expelliarmus.
Nothing more than luck. Potato! Is that all you got? That's
Incendio.
that ought to warm you up.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
So,
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Potato. Levioso. Depulso. Descendo. Expelliarmus. You regret that. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Depulso. Descendo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Accio. Protego. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Is that really all it Let's play stranger and pray, shall we?
Accio. Levioso.
So close!
Depulso.
Expulso! You will not survive this.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Might be a better fight without the one!
Might want to look up. Target practice. Pathetic.
That was amazing.
Incendio.
Incendio! Ready to feel a burning sensation.
Levioso.
Confringo!
Protego. Incendio.
Right there! Alright, thank you! I'm
Levioso.
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Incendio.
What are your thoughts on
Levioso! Would you like me to put you down?
Protego.
You're gonna have to stop that.
Incendio.
Don't have all that. Ricky, okay.
What? So you listen? Certificate totality!
Accio. Expelliarmus.
Coward! Certificate totality! You'll pay for that!
Incendio. Levioso. Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Incendio!
Careful.
Incendio!
I won't go down as easy.
Protect!
Actual. Incendio!
See you later, Beck. Oh, it's actually quite beautiful.
Leviosa! Do cooperate, won't you? Accio! I'll look after you. Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Levioso! Accio! No, you don't. Incendio! Leviosa!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort some...
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt?
Biscuit is fine, as am I.
Oh, mercy. I cannot wait to get her home.
I'm glad.
Oh, that is a... Oh, my sweet little Biscuit. As I said before, you've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind.
Aloha, Mora. Accio. Revelio. Aloha, Mora. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. GeForce.